I got many messages today, and the message that I have, the first message that I have is, you know, you gotta put your boys in remembrance, and you gotta come around your boys and setting an example for who they could be. You know what I mean? What you're striving to be, and it's just some sort of motivation. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come around with a word, come around clean cut. You know what I mean? Fresh. You know, get them motivated. Get them, oh, my boy fresh today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I ain't seen my boy in a minute. How you doing? And you come around with good news, like I just bought a house. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It ain't always got to be I just bought a house, but it could just be like, man, you know, I'm back working out, man, 4 or 5 times a week. You know, 3 times a week. You know, shoot. You know, I'm living life, bro. Or, you know, I just took a trip. You know, man, I want to invest. Whoo, y'all got to get down there. You know what I mean? Like, have some kind of game to chop and share with your fellows, and with your team, with your brothers. You know, that's why I be saying, like, and a lot of the gentlemen be saying this as well. You know, we fellowship. You know, we have good fellowship. The Bible says have good fellowship, and don't have any fellowship with suckers. You know, with liars. You know, with deceivers. You know, so, you know, look at the beautiful view, beautiful sun right there. Beautiful sun. Yeah, man. And even like a day like today, you know, we like posting the homie John, and, you know, we just basically, you know, days like today, man, you know, you got to make sure you celebrate your homie, post them on their birthday. Just keep them in remembrance of, man, you been that nigga, you always gonna be that nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever think you not that nigga, bro. You that nigga, bro. Same way with me. I'm that nigga. You know, I'm never gonna not think I'm not that nigga. So, like, yeah, you know. But just in case you don't forgot, we gonna put you in remembrance. We gonna post some pictures of you. You know what I'm saying? When you was popping, when you were, or just some pictures that's back in the day, just showing you, like, yeah, the lively youth, the great times that we done had. You know, putting them in remembrance, coming around and telling them how great of a person they is, and what you remember this time, bro. You funny. You done showed out. You showed me something here. You taught me something here. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping them in remembrance. Yeah, I like that one lady that you had, man. Damn, she was fine, boy. She was bad little thing. Like, yeah, you be pulling girls like those? Shit, yeah, you be pulling them dimes, yeah, you stay pulling them dimes, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep them in remembrance, like, yeah, we fuck with dimes. Remember that. Niggas don't fuck with dimes. Not a lot of niggas out there in this world that can say, yeah, I done had plenty dime pieces. Yeah, nah, it ain't. And if niggas do be saying that, they either busting the first one that they ever had, they got her pregnant, or she was probably like a nah, she wasn't a true dime. Nah, she wasn't that. You know what I mean? So, you know, because niggas be lying. Yeah, niggas be lying. Especially on their campaign. Yeah. But what's good? What other messages I got for y'all? Man, you know, the other day I was talking about a woman, you know, following instructions and complying to instructions, and just basically being able to understand, comprehend, you know, what you're telling her to do, you know, without any rebellion, without any kickback, without any just big old just talk back, and with words, and with challenge and questions, and 30 questions, 30 interview questions back. I told her, hey, you know, let's go to Miami. I told this one little new thing that I got. I said, hey, let's go to Miami. She talking about giving me all these excuses. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I understand why she is saying things like this to me, right? Because she does not value or know the importance, I would say. She does not know the importance of the person that is giving her the instructions, that is giving her the plans. She doesn't know the value of the person that is giving her the plans. She doesn't know the importance of the instructor giving her the instructions. So if she doesn't know that, then she's not gonna know the importance of the instructions, because she doesn't know the importance of the instructor. And that's why I think that, a lot of us are getting these kickbacks from these kickbacks from women, and we're saying that they might be just not in compliance. They're very just like disobedient. They're just very like rambunctious. They're very like just rebellious towards what we wanted them to do. It's like if everything's not laid out perfect, then no, it's a no. And it's like, huh? Everything's not always going to be laid out perfect for you. Sometimes things are going to be last minute. Sometimes, things are just going to be like, hey, short phrased and summarized for you. Nobody should have to read you a whole manual on the plans. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should just give you a little quick summary of the itinerary and we out, But yeah, man. If I tell you that if a real man that's doing his thing, he got all his ducks in order, ducks in a row, and he's taking care of his responsibilities, he's a respectable, intelligent, educated, God-fearing, clean man, right? That's doing well for himself, and he's still striving. And maybe he's not even doing all the way well for himself. Maybe he just is striving. He has a job, and he's striving. He has goals and plans. Listen to that man. Listen to that man. It'll make him happier when you listen to him. And if listening to that man finds you in a rock and a hard place or just in a bad spot, then don't ignore that. And I'm not saying that you have to listen to him again, but listen to that man, because more than likely that man that I just explained that I'm talking about, you know what I mean? A gentleman like myself. Yeah, a gentleman like myself. We are not putting you in harm's way. We're not giving you a plan for plans of destruction. We're not giving you a plan to fail. We're giving you a plan to succeed, a plan to make more money, a plan for fun, a plan for you to obtain some more experience, some more great times, some like once in a lifetime memories type of thing. That's what we bring, so yeah, man. I don't want to talk y'all head off today, I'm saying? I'm in the yams. Just kind of give y'all a little bit of little slice of some wisdom. Not the whole pie. Just a little slice, just a little slice today. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, if y'all have any suggestions on what y'all would like for me to talk on, in my experience, because I'm gonna just be doing experiences as they just come to mind. I'm trying to do these videos, every day and multiple times a day, because that's how you just get better at doing videos and knocking out videos. So, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let me know what questions, if y'all have any questions for me, you know what I mean? I got experience doing all kinds of stuff, but I am a successful black gentleman that knows stocks. Oh yeah, let me get on this stocks. Now, look, before I get out of here, we gotta get to the money part. We can't forget the money part, all right? With these stocks, I'm gonna recommend about 5 stocks to y'all right now, and I'm gonna do them from what I value the most. All right. The number one stock that I recommend, in my opinion, and people probably not gonna agree with this, but it's Robinhood. And the reason why is because that is where all the new beginning traders, including myself, that's where we start off, that's where we maintain, that's where we stay for right now. We do open up other accounts, but for the most part, we use Robinhood like we use IG. And if that's gonna happen, then we gotta invest in Robinhood. We gotta invest in the stock. Not just having it, not just hey, they just got added to the S&P 500 as well. So if for the next 30 to 60 days, the stock is gonna go up. I can bet that for sure. So, but But it might be a dip. When they get that dip, probably at 98, 95, 92, 89, and even 82. But yeah, buy that dip. Buy those dips. Buy those dips, because I know I'm buying them all. What other stock? I believe that Hood is going to 130 next. And on his way to 200. What other stock? I would say Nvidia. Just go ahead and grab Nvidia. Go ahead and grab Apple. Go ahead and grab Amazon. That's 4. What's the last one? Man, you got a plethora. It's a plethora of stocks out there. What's the last one? You know what? I'm gonna give y'all 2 of them, because I would love to stay Netflix, even if it's at that high it is at, or Meta. Get you some Meta. Yep. You can even grab some Microsoft too, man. Notice that I'm not throwing y'all any boo-boo companies. There are no boo-boo companies that come to mind. No, we don't recommend boo-boo companies. I like Lyft as well. If you really can't afford those other companies, I like Lyft. I love Lyft. Yep. I like Lyft. So, yeah, man, that's all. Blessings to everybody. Shout out to my friends and family. It's Bano the Truth. Bane the Truth. We ain't never gonna trick the youth. We gonna always give them wisdom. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. One other thing I gotta tell y'all before I get out of here: you got to stay available. You got to stay available. I had a great night last night because I was available. I met a lot of great people last night and this week and this past month, 2 months, because I was available. Even though I didn't want to go out, even though I didn't want to, go to this little lounge or go to this grocery store or go work out or, hang out with friends, for their birthday or whatever the case may be. Wish I did, but sometimes you just having a long time. You having a long day, long week. And you just like, man, you know what? But hanging out with your friends is going to make you feel a lot better. And you're going to be there for their support. Your presence is a present. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stay available, bro. That's how you get the girls. That's how you get the money. That's how you get the love. That's how you get the wisdom. That's how you get the game. That's how you experience God's word and God's creations. So I love y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Bano the Truth. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like and bell. Get the likes up, baby. I'm going to holler at y'all in a little bit.